Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, you guys. Wow, last time was pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect, at least so soon into the show, to be actually shedding tears. But it was really great. It was so well done. It was so moving. And I love how it kind of took me by surprise. You know, I had this feeling something was coming with her, with Shizu, but the actual moment was just done so well. It really, to me, it felt like that same level of like high anime drama that I'm used to from, you know, other anime that I watch. And like I said, you know, we're not that far into the show, so that really is saying something. So yeah, guys, I think in a nutshell, I enjoyed it. I do have a couple things I just want to go over. You know, I'll just kind of quickly recap before we move on into the next episode. But first off, guys, I just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. That means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, so we definitely, I feel like we're definitely set up for, moving on to like another part of the show, another arc. The resolution to the Shizu story was really beautiful, and I love that in a way she's always going to live on through that form that Rimuru can now take. Rimuru can take a new form, can take like a human form. That's a big deal. We kind of knew that was going to be a bigger deal from the opening and ending themes. So now we kind of have like, okay, here we go. We're going to start going with that. I don't know how often he's going to spend in the form or not. Like, is he going to be in the theme? You would think he's going to be in the human form, like most of the time. But I don't know if that's necessarily what we're going to be doing. I guess we'll just find out. Excuse me. I got like a frog in my throat today. But anywho, yeah, so we set up this whole thing with the Demon Lord, and I feel like you guys are always really cool with the spoilers, but I do see a running theme in the comments of, and again, like this is not spoilery, hence you guys are cool about it, but I do see like, well, but you could interpret this as this. You could interpret this as maybe not necessarily negative from him. So I'm like, okay, I see. So perhaps, you know, there is more to the Demon Lord. What was his name? Was it Leon? I don't know. We'll see. If I actually remember the name correctly, that is a profound miracle right there. But yeah, so maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's more to his character, which I wouldn't be surprised because this is anime and there's always more to it than just like, you're bad. Were you scared, guys? Were you scared? It's just me. I'm not a villain. Don't worry about it. I was just doing the voice. All right, guys. So yeah, so we're definitely kind of moving on with, okay, now we have reason to go seek out the Demon Lord. We have something going on with Ogres, I think. There was something at the end there. And the name of this next one is Attack of the Ogres. So I think there's going to be something going on with some new characters that were introduced at the end of the last episode. And probably at some point the new characters that we've been seeing popping up all over the opening and ending themes. So, we really have a lot to get into, you guys. So without further ado, what do you say we just go ahead and jump right into the next episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Let's go. He fixed it. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. He's going to do a henshin. He's going to do a henshin. Mimic human. So he can... That's the first time he's been human in a while. Oh, maybe it was a little bit more enhanced. Huh, maybe. Okay. So yes? Nice. I was just gonna say, like, I can't exactly tell, but I'm not sure what that means. Okay, I was just gonna say, like, I'm having a hard time understanding what you mean. Okay, so. Okay. Yeah. Slimes don't exactly. Oh! Okay! He's like, hey, I did good! So he can manipulate how the form looks. Too much. It's overwhelmed. Oh, out of respect for Shizu, we're not going to do that. Okay. Well, that answers a lot of questions, I'll be honest. Well, but what about if you're mimicking a human, though? Best development on the show so far has been acquiring the skill to be able to eat. It's a beautiful thing. Yay! Food! I'm so proud. Have we tested it? You know what? Okay. I'm just still not okay.
Oh, such a good doggy.
Ranga's pretty,
He's like, but I'm a happy doggy. I might be cool, but I'm also a pup.
Aww. I think he can, like, feel her feelings. Oh. Kind of like what he does a little bit. Black flame. Yeah, we definitely need to test some of these. I feel like this is a good idea. Never forget you. You're always here. Whoa, so if you ever... I see. Good idea. Then they can't tell your power level. That's a really good idea. Oh, crap. What did we encounter? Oh, Gobta, no! Gobta, don't you dare die. Don't you dare die. Ranga better not get hurt. Are these ogres? I also recognize them from the theme. Oh, I think I recognize this individual from the theme as well, maybe. Oh, are they okay? They've been put to sleep, okay. Oh, this is quite a crew here. Ogres. They like quite fierce. So they're more... Oh, that's interesting. They weren't trying to harm us, seriously. Oh, they think that Rimuru's enslaved them? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Okay. No. Oh. Yeah. No worries. He's like, love my master. I don't think you've ever encountered anything like Rimuru. Paralysis breath. I can't remember. Nice. Relax. I don't think that's even how this individual took that, but where his head was, so. Okay, that one I know where it came from, spider. Whoa, body armor, nice. Oh, something tells me they're the... Oh, centipedes. Oh, so this individual knows of all the... Oh, that's interesting. You know all the monsters? Yeah. Young master. Yeah, that is very interesting. Okay. You have us mistaken for... Orcs? Oh! Good lord. Okay, they're... Oh! Dang! Did not even see him coming. Even with magic sense? Yeah. See, the thing about that is... Couldn't he just grow it back? Oh, just gotta stick this back on. Oh, we're gonna absorb it, but yeah. Because it's just slippery slime stuff at the end of the day. And we can regenerate, so. Would you just stop and listen for 2 seconds? They're just, you know, I'm sure the orcs, whatever has happened between the orcs and the ogres, was so profound that perhaps we're not in a state where we want to listen. But still, yeah, no. We have the temperature resistance, and like now we have all that flame stuff, so yeah. It's not like flame stuff is gonna hurt us. Whee! Now you went and done it. I'm gonna show off like... Just take a good look at what you're really up against here, and then decide if you really... Oh, the black flame! Ranga's like, what? We're just showing off now. Now we're just showing off. Whoa. Oopsie. Yeah, maybe not go and show your most powerful move, but still pretty cool. He's like, please, just don't make me fight anymore. Princess. Please don't do something foolish here, friend. That's great. Please don't die for your pride. Not that Rimuru really wants to kill you, but... Oh, don't do that. That's what he was afraid would happen with the wolves. Oh. Thank you. Finally someone with some sense. There it is. We're traumatized. I get it. She's very perceptive. Yes, good. Good. Thank you. Finally, someone to step in here as the voice of reason. Yeah, let's talk. Just a slime, actually. Just a very overpowered slime. Oh, and now we're gonna become a little slime.
Oh, he likes to nuzzle in the fur.
Oh. Maybe the masks have different powers? Cool. Let's be friends. Yeah. Yeah, for real. If the pink-haired princess had not stepped in. Well, it was a misunderstanding. Yeah, so, you know, these things happen. We're good. Everyone's up. Give them a few potions. We'll all be fine. Yeah. come get in on our feast. I feel like they have never been extended that kind of friendship before. Is that a fact? Because it just so happens we're in the business of naming monsters. Was the orc the one that we saw at the end of the last episode, maybe? Is that a possibility? Perhaps? I don't know. Because I'm not really sure, like, unless they tell me, hey, this is an ogre, this is a dwarf. Like, I'm not, you know, like Rimuru said, like, they could not be what you expect based on what you think you know from games. So it's not that I played all that many games either. I'm just starting to get into games. So this is a good series to watch because I know this is heavily video game influenced. All right, guys, that was awesome. I loved it. I had a lot of thoughts on the ogres that, like, you know, how could they have the swords? Does this have something to do with other humans that are in this world? Maybe other humans from Japan? You know, why would they have those swords? Like, what is that? You know, they clearly have a more humanoid form, which could just be, oh, well, it turns out that what you knew from video games is wrong. Not a big deal, but certainly the fact that they stopped to emphasize some of those things, I feel like maybe that's going to come back later and it is going to tie into, like, something else. But yeah, so we finally met quite a few of the individuals from the theme song, which I'm really happy about. It was really fun just watching Rimuru just, like, do his thing. And, oh yeah, and we had, like, speaking of, we had, like, that, so apparently, it sounds like the human form, perhaps, although he can, when he makes the clone, he can, try to affect how much like a man or a woman it looks like. The actual form, when he takes it, it just does not appear to be gender specific. As for Rimuru, I mean, a slime, like he said, doesn't really have a gender, but it does seem like he considers himself to still be the same person that he was when he was alive in the human world as a human male. And I'm told, thanks to you guys filling me in on really useful information, that the form of speech that he takes is masculine. On the show, in the subtitles, they refer to him as, they use he and him. So I'm really honestly not sure, like, how I'm supposed to be referring to Rimuru, but I guess I'm just going with what the subtitles are telling me, which is he, him. If that is not correct, please let me know. I will stop. I will do something different. But it made me think of it because I said his, and I'm like, oh, by the way. So they did address, because I was having a hard time telling if the human form was supposed to have a specific gender. And now we kind of got some answers to that. So that was interesting, getting to see, like, more about, you know, him exploring the form and testing out the skills. We went back to our old stomping grounds of the cave. That was fun to test some things out. But it was really just fun to see Rimuru just be like, hey, so just so you know, this is my aura. This is what I can do. I'm going to make a big old black flame. I'm going to throw some, like, lightning out here. This is what you're up against. So... And on the one hand, I could totally see him being like, oh, dang it, I probably shouldn't be revealing, like, all my best and biggest tricks. In this case, it was fine, because they didn't end up meaning us harm, really, once they understood the situation. But yeah, something to be. You could tell Rimuru is insightful, but doesn't really think like someone who has been through a lot of battles, you know what I mean? Because why would you, you know? I mean, clearly there's some video game knowledge there, so we're putting little things together just based on, you know, games, you know, previous life stuff, probably shows watched and stuff like that. Either other isekai stories. But yeah, that was fun just to see Rimuru, like, smile cool as a cucumber, being like, this is what I can do. And everyone being like, oh, wow. That being said, though, the ogres were, I would say the one, like the elder was pretty perceptive, you know, and almost got the jump on Rimuru there, at least getting the arm. So considering that they're unnamed monsters, like the power level is still pretty impressive, I would say, for unnamed monsters, I would say. I just feel like we're going to give them names. I feel like that's where this is headed. And I'll be curious to see if there's going to be like a huge power up once we do that, a big evolution. So, all right, guys. And we can eat food now. That's probably my favorite development of the whole series, is that Rimuru can now have food. Well done. Well done. All right, guys, that was a really fun episode. It was nice to meet a new species, and I'm curious to see now where it's all going. It does seem like they're going to be at least allies with a lot of the other individuals and groups that we've already kind of brought on board, like under the united village of Rimuru here. So I'll just be really curious to see where it's all going, and I really enjoyed this one. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, and please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.